find that an unsatisfying explanation of that picture, honestly. It looks like it's pretty high up, like you would with a rocket contrail. And then the bright thing there is probably just the same thing as you get with the sundog. We have ice crystal clouds.
A lot of the clouds and sun and everything can cause a lot of weird formations. A lot of weird
things going on, especially if you get something really up high in the atmosphere. So. Anyway.
Well, nothing
we don't have to worry about that because we're not seeing any
there right
sunsets.
now. I know.
We only have to deal with bright gray. And
how long is it going to stick around?
The rest of today, as a matter of fact. But it's really dependent today on where you were. I mean, here in the Central Sound, we're in the rain shadow of the Olympics, and so it's been dry, if a little on the gray sky with the occasional sprinkle. Elsewhere, you get down south towards Olympia or farther north of Everett, you're going to run into, it's been a pretty wet day there with the rain coming down. See, very quiet looking out from our waterfront camera, though. We have seen some gusty winds kind of scattered around the air with wind gusts into the 30-mile-per-hour range, and those will continue on into the afternoon. Doppler radar shows that rain shadow showing up still right there around Seattle and Tacoma. You can see the back edge of the front, though, starting to work its way down. And usually we see that rain shadow is to the north and east of the Olympics because of our southwest winds that bring in most of our storms. But these recent winds have been coming out of the northwest, so we're seeing that shifted south. And so a pretty dry day for Seattle and Tacoma. Not so much for Olympia and on up there around the Everett area. But, you can see the Kitsap Peninsula also is kind of one in this, having a cloudy but at least mainly dry day today. Take a look at our SchoolNet site at Westport along the coast. They have not escaped the rain out there for sure. It's been wet most of the day. Upper out Shorecrest High School there in Shoreline, looks like they might be far enough south they didn't pick up much rain at this point. See the winds kind of blowing the trees around. And then again, it's a very wet looking day down there in Olympia. Temperatures warming up. It's going to pick up a little bit. Yesterday we only got into the mid to upper 40s out at SeaTac. Today we're already into the upper 40s and low to some mid 50s, and most places behind the warm front should end up in the low to mid 50s this afternoon. Checking our University of Washington high resolution computer model, you can see as we head towards midday, it's got it pretty close. It's a little bit behind on the back edge of that front, but pretty close to that, and it does maintain that rain shadow on through the day. That moves on through. Might see a lingering shower overnight tonight into early tomorrow, but those should wrap up quickly. Should turn into at least a partly, if not mostly sunny day. Looks like we'll see clouds starting to move back in again on Thursday, and now it looks like we might see chance of a little rain developing primarily north of Seattle later on in the day on Thursday. Hopefully staying out of Seattle for that Mariner season opener on Thursday night, but it's going to be a kind of a close call there, so with any luck we'll have that roof open, but that's one of the reasons why we have a roof. That's up there in the northwest interior. We're going to see rain. Should turn to showers a little bit later on this afternoon with high temperatures today getting into the low to mid 50s, and then Everett southward we'll continue to see that rain shadow, but we'll finally pull that front through the area. Should see the rain let up in places where it's been a pretty wet day as we head towards late afternoon. High temperatures today getting into the low to mid 50s. Coastal beaches, rain turning to showers this afternoon. Temperatures out there also into the low to mid 50s, and a few showers mixed in with a little bit of sunshine in eastern Washington. Highs in the mid 50s to the low to mid 60s. And our extended forecast for tomorrow, maybe a couple morning showers, but generally dry tomorrow and partly to mostly sunny. Temperatures in the low to mid 50s. Thursday we'll see that chance of a little rain developing mainly north of Seattle, and then we'll see about the same situation on Friday as systems move primarily through British Columbia. Saturday we might have a few showers around, but becoming partly sunny, mostly sunny for Easter Sunday, and highs over the weekend in the mid to upper 50s. Looks like a little bit of rain moving back in again as we head into the first part of next week. And just staying in that pattern, we're being brushed by these fairly weak systems. Not so weak if you're down around Olympia where it's been soaking all day, but in the Central Sound has been pretty dry.
But no big surges of like 70s.
No, sadly no.
Not for the...
I had thought, a week ago today it looked like we were going to see 60 for Thursday for the Mariners opener.
All right.
It's a mirage. It's out there on the horizon.